For the first time in years, I'm actually enjoying a new FIFA. I'm not saying it's the complete game, but for what I play it for, they've actually made it better. I'll explain. So, thank you to the comment that said about the highlights mode on my second episode. That is a game changer for goalkeeper career mode for me. It's not perfect. There's a few things, and I wish it would show you the goals. But basically, I've been using that, and then I had a bit of an Elgato moment. That's why we've just seen a load of highlights. So, I'm like second or third in the league. And I played really well with it. So basically it's a highlights mode. It only does a few attacks against you. It doesn't matter what difficulty you're on, what sliders you use or anything. But you just get given a load of highlights, as you'll see in my first game against Crawley in F Cup round 1, I believe this is. But it's honestly brilliant, and it saves me time editing. It's really fun to play. It's a lot more fun to sort of edit. And it's a winner. I think it's an absolute game changer. That on general career mode, the gameplay against AI, I think it's the best it's been for years. They don't just sit back. There's actually a range. So that's what I asked for from career mode, to make the gameplay for career mode playable. Look, good save by me there. I'm never expecting the career mode. Everything else apart from gameplay is nowhere near what you used to be in the old days, and it's still poor in my opinion. The new cutscenes do nothing. But if the gameplay's alright and this feature's alright, as you're seeing now, then that's all I need for FIFA. I don't have high expectations for it. I haven't in years, but just make it playable. I know it's pathetic in this day and age, but that's all I need to make content. But as you can see, it's just easier. The games are more balanced as well, because I guess I'm using like normal settings. So it went to penalties, and I don't think I've ever won a penalty shootout when I've done a keeper career mode. You always score the first, but from my side, I will have to get used to saving penalties, because you get a lot. I think it's too many in this highlights mode. There's way too many penalties, as you'll see. Obviously not in this shootout. I'm not saying, oh, there's too many penalties in this one, this is unrealistic. But as you can see, yeah, it never happens, does it? And I had an absolute mare. I feel like if I don't save the first penalty, I don't know where I'm going with everything. So yeah, so we went out of there for a couple of penalties, but we're like second comfortably in the league and doing well. So it's not all bad. It really is not all bad. But yeah, this highlights mode's brilliant. Other people, honestly, just casual people, if you're into keeper, you don't have to be like a genius. You don't have to have all these settings now. Get on highlights mode and have good fun with it. If you just want something to do in the background or something like that. I don't know how it would work with outfield stuff. Strikers, it might work. Defenders, it might work. But if I'm honest, I think the fun of, as I said, county in game against Wimbledon, we beat Wimbledon 1-0, which is big, 3 points in the league. I feel like you get some attacks, but I feel like the fun of playing like pro career is that you all gain your link in passages and play up. It just depends what you're up for, what you want to play it for. But for me, it's brilliant. I did go for a couple of games with normal camera, because I do like so you can see more, but it didn't work out for me, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, if you're playing keeper career mode, learn from my mistake in this game. Even though I'm not putting all the, I do grow my pro as the year goes on, but not stupidly. So I'm like 80 rated at the end. I think I want to be like championship standard at the end. I know that's like too much, but I put keeper rush trait on. Do not do that. Not this goal, as they scored. No. It didn't really leave much suspense. They scored in this game. Sutton made it 1-1. But in the next attack, you're gonna see it's broken. The rush one. It makes you rush like an idiot, and then it locks you on. There's stuff goes on like that already, but I felt that with the goalkeeper rush trait, no, it was a lot worse. So yeah, so this is what it's like, and then obviously they're through on goal. It's a bit annoying. These ones are like, oh, cheers, but I literally tapped it and then it's just sprinted me. Like, you're gonna have to trust me on that one. But yeah, I had an absolute mare in this one. It's annoying because I played really well in the games that I lost from Melgato. It's been a bit weird. But we lost home to Sutton. You get a range of things. You don't have to think, oh, it's just difficulty wrong. It's just doing it for you, really. So I did put some stuff on, but I put it all into the stuff that doesn't put you loads of overalls at the start. I just want to make my guy like acrobatic and reflexes. And we went to Warsaw away. I think they're top. Yeah, they are top. We're second, so a win there would have been nice. But let me know what you think of this highlights mode, and thank you for all the people who have watched it. Appreciate it. It's nice to be back making content that I'm enjoying first time in ages, and it's nice actually having a few people watch it. It does help. We also got the ball, brought it forward. As you can see, patient build up, and I was all over the place. I was a bit like a fish out of water in this, but the keeping does get better. Like, You do, it's not fully fixed. That one where they don't move is annoying. But and I just got caught completely out of position and didn't run across. Those ones are difficult. If you don't intercept the pass, not getting it. But I did switch back to end to end, just so I saw things. But we got a goal back. Amazing save by me there. And the annoying thing is as well, a good save again. It doesn't show you the replays a lot of the time to your saves. But we came back to win 2-1, which put us top of the league. Also weren't top of the league at that point, but I just think because they ended up being how I thought they were. Ended up being around there, but it was a big win. Grimsby having to see what I mean. That's another penalty. Grimsby step up, and yeah, they never go down the middle. I keep thinking they would, but they just don't seem to go down the middle. But yeah, 1-0 down to Grimsby, and they celebrate in front of my face. Thanks for that. Wanted to see you, didn't I? Is that McAteer? McAtee, sorry, he was so good in the National League last season in that playoff semi-final against Wrexham. And then we went 2-1 up, and then we conceded another penalty. It's not always like this, but you just have a couple patches of games, and I had them there, honestly. Not having a good time penalties. I think I saved one at the start, but yeah, we drew 2-2, which is really annoying because we really should have won. Into the next game, I think the last game of this episode, Carlisle away. The trip way up, we were basically in Scotland. And there's me there into the game we go. Yeah, I just really wish they'd shown you a goal. Obviously, it just goes like this, and like, oh, I'm 1-0 up, great. So you celebrate like that. I think it showed. I played the rest of the season, and it showed like 2 goals in mine, and I think that's by accident, or that's what it's meant to do, but it's not quite working yet. You get some attacks where it'd be like corner, and then the corner be cleared, or you get some attacks where it'd be like counter attack, or you'll get an attack where it's a 1-on-1. And there's like not much chance of you saving it, or you get things where you think, oh, this is going to fade out, and then we'll have a shot. But yeah, like they did here, they opened up the space, but lucky it straight at me, and then my keeper locked on, and it's a disaster. This is what I mean. There's still, I feel like in this episode, there's still mistakes that my guy's doing, but it did get better. But you're just going to have to bear in mind the keeper thing's not great, and then I lost my head, and that should have been a penalty. I got the ball, and I also followed through and got the man. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. There's a bit 1-1 at Carlisle here. They're all over us a bit. No, this is what I mean. This is where it will show Stockport's highlight out of nowhere. And if they showed our goals all the time, it'd be so good, as Paddy Mallin did fire us into the lead, which would be the winner. But that is that, and I really enjoyed that. So thank you for the comment. I'm apparently the clean sheet leader, but I don't trust it. And I'll see you in the next episode.